pills, Sarge, and we are underway. Packy out of the gate first, and I don't love the top of this board, but I'm really loving his mid game.
Yeah, the lack of blue on the top really is going to be a little bit of a hindrance, but he's managed to get access to that stuff in the middle, and he's taken out really quickly. The problem that Pac's going to have is the sheer amount of blue pieces he's getting is he's already down to only 3 blue viruses left and still 21 viruses on the board in total. That could be a problem later on. In the meantime, over on Ook's side, beautiful drop combo there. He's working on getting one more red piece to drop down into those yellows down below as well, keeping this just a 4 virus game right now.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to see a double blue for Ook right now and take out 4 blue viruses all at once. And not only that, but that'll help him out with that. Oh, and look, you're welcome, Ook. Oh, but he didn't go for it. Oh, my heart is sad. But he's got some other opportunities to clear stuff out. But he's gonna go back and look at that one and see why did I not do that. But Packy now, blazing through level 8. He just only needs 2 more yellows.
The unfortunate thing is sometimes is that as much as you try and look at the entire board, once in a while you get into these positions where you get so focused on, hey, I can do this, that you end up missing those minor things. And it's something that new players do, and as we see, veteran players can sometimes do as well. Looking over at Packy's board for this level 9, it's kind of similar to his previous level that there's really only access to 2 colors at the top of it, Flindo.
Yeah, red and yellow top line for Packy as Ook now joins him. And I gotta say, I like Ook's board better. But Packy has started to kind of get into the mid game here in his level 9, and it's looking decent. I am a little bit concerned about all this blue here on the top for him. Now I'd like to see that double blue for Packy, honestly, be able to reach that over. And oh, this yellow blue is going to do the exact same thing though. So the pretty good pills here for Packy. Looking back over at Ook, I almost said Luke. That's who I just played. Ook doing a pretty good job here. Um, oh, look at what he's got cooking, Sarge. Look at this.
That was a beautiful fat log. And apparently, we have to have something happen in the near future. Apparently, none of the broadcasters here can tell the difference between Ook and Luke. We are going to have to do something about that in the near future.
I mean, rhyming names, it's a thing, it's a struggle. But what's not a struggle right now is Packy's end game. He's just got to have the reds. This one will drill down to that yellow. The double red is great for him, and 2 more yellows in the form of yellow reds. He's out at a again another 316. For Packy so loved the pills that he finished his level 9. And anyway, Ook's gonna finish his level 9, 10 seconds behind at a 326. And a really nice horizontal opportunity for Ook, and he's gonna get it. Clears
That
6
was
viruses with
beautiful.
1 pill. You love
And
to
that
see
put that put him right back in this match. He was only 4 back, and he's left himself opportunities for taking off more here. And but Packy, of course, is firing right back. As soon as you think that you've caught up to him, he'll pull off something that makes you go, wait, where did that move come from? And it's going back and forth here with a 4 virus advantage. And unlike its previous levels, Pack for the most part has a lot of diversity that it looks like he'll keep all the way up until the very end, which could be trouble for Ook because if nothing's going to slow Pack down, he's going to steamroll over you real quick.
Yeah, the only thing that's gonna slow Packy down, honestly, is the RNG, and so far that has not happened for him. But it's Ook hasn't really slowed down either. He's really brought this back from that first level, and it's only a 4 virus game at the moment. Uh, the only thing I want to see for Ook right now is some more yellow access. and definitely some red pills to help him get through to his end game. He's doing a good job of what he's been given. I gotta think, yep, there's that drop into the horizontal. Nice play there by Ook. He's down to 9. Packy is down to his last 2 in level 10, and he just needs 1 red. There it is, out at a 508 into his last level.
And unlike his other levels, this one looks like it's going to be pretty consistent top to bottom. Beautiful horizontal there for the red. Leaves him a nice huge horizontal for the blue. Looks like he's going to take him that way instead. That works out as well. But leaves him yet another horizontal opportunity. He is making certain to go through these levels blisteringly
Oh,
fast. There's a extended fat log that was kind of off the side of left himself an opportunity if he wanted to take it for a vertical fat log, but decided to use that double red elsewhere. And all of a sudden, Pack has opened up a 15 virus, 16 virus lead here and showing no signs of slowing down.
yeah, he does have a bit of a lead. Although this board is starting to look a little bit split for him, but he has now actually fixed that, bringing down that tower in his column 1. So looking pretty good for Packy here over on Ook's side. Ooh, little last minute adjustment to get that pill positioned the right way, and avoids the miss drop. 31 viruses for Ook. Ook is playing a really nice game. The only thing that has really held him back was that level 8 that he had to start out with. But unfortunately for him, he's up against Packy, who we know is one of the best in the game. Has won multiple monthly tournaments. Has won 3 times in the Versus World Championships, and he's fixing to win this here with that horizontal red, a 647 for Packy. He takes game 1.
Yeah, and Ook has done, for the most part, a tremendous job in this match. It's just, unfortunately, if he was playing anyone besides Packy, this might have been a very close one up till the very end, but we'll get reset here and get ourselves going for the second match. And Ook himself said, that he was preparing for that Pac was going to get a bye, but Ook has shown some really good moves in that last match, and I think he's selling himself short here. If he gets a couple good combinations, he could easily take at least one match from Pac, if not win the whole thing.
No, absolutely. And that's something that I think we as Dr. Mario players do in general is sometimes we can sell ourselves short. Everybody here is great at the game, and everybody has great skills, and we have our 3-1 pills. Girls only like guys with great skills. Well, come to the DrMC because we've got them here, folks. And Packy now has set himself up for a little bit of garbage, but he is going to take this out as soon as he gets a red yellow or this yellow blue. He does take it with that. Pretty good start for both of our players so far here, Sarge.
One thing I'm very surprised at for a level 8 board is there's a lot of gaps on the bottom of both players' boards, particularly Packy's. Like, normally you see this on a level 6 board, not a level 8 board.
Yeah, and yeah, both players doing a great job. I think I like Packy's board a little bit better. Just Ook's got it's a really weird gap in his columns 5 through 7 from pretty much the middle to the bottom of his board. It's gonna cause him potentially a lot of drop time. Ook is good at bringing down, eliminating that drop time, reducing it to something that's a little bit more manageable. So we'll see if he is able to do that here. Still needing a lot of yellow though for Ook. Meanwhile, Packy needing reds and needing yellows. Is he going to go for the oh, he is, and he's gonna get it in the form of a double red. I thought he might tuck a yellow under from underneath, but he got the double yellow out at a 128 into his level 9. Ook really not too far behind though.
Yeah, 129 it's an okay time if you're doing level 6. On level 8, it's an absolutely amazing time, and Pac is showing that he is continuing with the momentum he had in the first match and really putting the pressure on Ook early on here, who just needs one more red and is out of the 152, which that is more of a decent time for level 8, but because of how pack's already been, it's a 12 virus difference already. So Ook's gonna have to really start putting the pedal to the metal here to catch back up.
Yeah, and based on Ook's reaction, I don't think it was a time that he was particularly pleased with. But like we've said, Ook has the ability to bounce back here, and he's saying wow at some of the pills that he's been getting. But you know what? He's doing a really great job, honestly. He's making really nice, efficient, low drop clears. I mean that one even was only a four row drops. Really nice job here by Ook the Librarian. Now Packy down to 17, a 3 virus lead over Ook. And look what he's setting up here, Sarge. He's gonna get this horizontal yellow and drop the reds down. Now it does give him potentially more drop time right here as he takes out that yellow red. Thought he might save that for the end. Elected not to do it. Totally fine, but it did cause more drop time for him.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to take a look at things and go, is the drop time worth it? And I'm having this feeling that he saw something that he had planned for later on that made him go, yeah, that drop time was worth it in this particular case.
Yeah, but look now, we have a tie game here. Ook really gunning for this horizontal yellow, and he's gonna get it. He just needs 5 more reds, and look at that combo from Packy. He's gonna get out first at a 332. Ook just needing 3 reds. There's one, and there's a double red. 339. What a level for Ook. He really brought that time differential back. It's only a 7-second game now.
And about a 5 virus difference. And looking at the boards right now, it's hard to say because the blue is a little hard to reach at times for Ook, but I'd say he probably has the better board situation right now just because everything's a little bit more compact in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that clear from Ook, the horizontal into the triple, and look, an all blue L. Yeah, let's go, Ook. I gotta be thinking is having a great time here with this level 10. He's holding pace here with Packy, 27 to 25, now 25 to 25. This is anybody's game, Sarge.
I'm trying to figure out if that blue in column 7 was a mistake by Pack or not. Now, the fact he's cleared everything out around it, it may have been, but for a while there, I was wondering if he was planning on dropping it down for a horizontal. But having to clear that out has given Ook the opportunity to push ahead a little bit here. The virus count is still pretty close, but anytime you can say you have a virus lead against Pack, you need to celebrate that and try and exploit it as much as possible.
Yeah, and I do know that Ook does watch his opponents stream on their channel. So pretty sure he knows where he is right now. The thing he's got to do now is just stay calm and play his game and finish this one out and potentially force us into only, I believe, our second decider of the entire tournament. I know I would love to see more Dr. Mario. The Crows would love to see more Dr. Mario. Ook shaking his head about something. I'm not sure what it was, if he heard me say something or what, but yeah, 7 viruses to 11 here. And Packy starting to open up this board a little bit. It's very split though, Sarge.
Yeah, I think what Ook was shaking his head is you mentioned about this going to decider, and it was almost like, are you smoking something and not sharing moment from Ook over there. But he just needs this double blue is perfect. He needs just his one red, and he will be out of level 10 first at 6 minutes even, with Packy still needing 8 viruses. This is the opportunity that Ook has been looking for, and some beautiful pieces early on as well as positioning on the board to really take the top couple columns, a couple rows, excuse me, out of this board quickly, Flindo.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pretty good starting board for him. Red blue is the only thing that he really doesn't have access to. But looking over at Packy, he just needs 2 more blues. He's going to get them horizontally. Oh, a little bit of a misflip there. Quick recovery go. He's out at a 634. Looking at this board for Packy, he's actually got a lot of horizontal opportunities here, Sarge. He's just got to get down to them. But he is about 20, 18 so viruses behind Ook at the moment. He's really got to put the pedal to the metal here if he wants to avoid the decider here. And he's doing a really nice job. What a combo that was from Packy. But Ook's
Yeah,
going to get
that
a
was.
fat log.
Yeah, I was about to mention that fat log. This is only 11 viruses left for Ook on this one. I think we are going to have a decider here. You can shake your head all you want, Ook, but this one is looking pretty much like a win for you here, as he just needs really a few reds and then a couple blues afterwards, and he will be out of this one. That double blue, exactly what he needs. He needs, looks like 6 more, possibly 7 more red pieces.
Oh, and he's gonna go for a T. He's gonna try the T out these two. The tuck under there, that's perfect. There you go, Ook, out at a 744. He takes game two. Chat, get your crows out. You are being fed once again.
What an amazing match by Uku. He did look for a while like Packy was starting to break ahead. Not so much bad moves or RNG by Pack, but some absolutely tremendous moves by Ook in order to make that a very close one. And we're going to go to a match 3 here.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Sarge, you mentioned this earlier in the stream with Packy versus Slay. When Packy loses a match, he tends to turn up the fire and make it from turn it from a red flame to a blue flame. And yeah, we'll see what Packy wants to do here. The winner goes on to face me tomorrow. The loser will probably be doing commentary tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. We have our readies. Our 3, 2, 1. Say it with me, Sarge.
Hill.
Pills.
If the loser's doing commentary, I'm sure that there's well, both of these people love commentary, so they might both be rooting to lose this match.
Nah. I know both of these guys would really like to get to Sunday. Packy is itching for another monthly win. It's been a hot minute for him. He's in it to win it. Ook's only been to Sunday one time. That was October of last year. Also, my last appearance. As a quick side note. But yeah, so both of these players really want this, and I gotta say, they're both playing like they want it. Oh, but that play from Ook definitely not what he wanted.
Yeah, right now, neither of these boards are being all that friendly, and the pills that they're getting are not helping at all. The amount of blue that Pack has and how staggered they are across the board, he really only has one opportunity for a horizontal, but you'd have to find a way to take that yellow out in between, and that's not going to work, especially with how, excuse me, with how he's burying it. Meanwhile, Ook's got a board where he's for the most part going to have to take the pieces out vertically, but that blue he has there is going to be
Ah,
a pain to get to.
I see the plan here. This yellow red is gonna fire it off. It's gonna bring that down into a nice fat L, and he has now cleared that up. And he just needs reds and yellows at this point. Packy needing a little bit of everything. Ook's gonna get his reds, yellows. Who's gonna get the pills they need first? Ook maneuvering that red over because he saw the yellow in his next box. Ook is going to be out first at a 149. Packy waiting on double blues. There it is. 5-second difference here. Virtual tie here as we go into level 9.
The doc forgot to put viruses into column 7 for pack, which, people say they like having an open column because it'll give them a dump lane, but with a double red at the bottom there, you're gonna have to take the drop time if you pack, really, if you want to get things down there. Oh, no, he lucked out. It's a double blue in order to make certain that there was no drop time. Very fortuitous for pack here, though. Ook is making certain to keep this close, keeping his very narrow lead. Could use a little bit more access to red, but it's not a terrible situation right now because all he has to do is like right there he has a red. Oh, right here he has a red, and all of a sudden he's got good diversity again. I'd say this is pretty even right now, Flinto.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really close. And speaking of Mario not putting things anywhere, look at Ook's row 1, completely devoid of viruses. which can be good, which can be bad. He's just going to have to be creative here at the bottom of his board to look at maybe avoiding some drop time. But Packy has now brought this back. He now has a 6 virus lead over Ook the Librarian. And Packy is just needing some blue help to get out of this. I like the setup that he's got. He's going to take these blue down at the bottom, and now he has the horizontal red opportunity, gets the blue. Packy is going to be out first, 332. But remember, Packy had a lead before in the last match, and Ook not going for the all red fat log. Interestingly enough, he wants to drop down the. Okay, now he's going to take the reds. There he goes, out at a 346, about 14 seconds, I believe, behind Packy at this point. Still very close, still anybody's game.
Yeah, he was not headbanging at the end there, folks, if you guys were curious. He was just waiting ever so patiently for those yellows in order to finish the level, and the doc made him wait a bit there, and that gave Pac the opportunity to open this up a little bit, but very quick work by Ook to tie it up. Suddenly it's just a 1 virus game again, and Pac has an issue here with beautiful fat log, though, but he has an issue where he doesn't have a lot of access to red without having to do some maneuvering like he just did there. Now he's opened up the red, and he's got a board where it's mostly yellow on the left, blue on the red on the right, and blue on the bottom, which is an interesting combo. But if he gets the right pills, to work very much in his advantage.
Yeah, Ook's getting a little bit stymied here by the RNG. Great little maneuver to get that double yellow where he wanted it. Ook needs red, and there's the double red that he'd been hoping for a while. That's really gonna help him open up his board now. Only 6 viruses behind Packy at the moment. Packy's right side is looking a little wonky. He's got to be careful. A yellow red would be really great for Packy right now. The red, the whatever piece that was, I've forgotten, but that was really nice for him as well. To bring down that situation that he had on the right side of his board. Now getting a little bit of a red drought here, and it's gonna cause Ook to get out of this level first. Now Pac just needing one more blue. Where the heck is this pill? There it is. 545 for Packy. Anything can happen here. Can Ook pull off the reverse sweep? This last level will tell.
You can see in, well, you could see in Packy's eyes before he started doing the peaky, he's raging after that level 10, which could be very bad news for Ook here. He's going to have to work fast because, well, you can see Pack has already taken a lead back, and he is showing that he wants this with a passion.
Yeah, this is so close. Honestly, this is anybody's game. I don't know who to watch. Ook, I think Ook's got a slightly more diverse board as you get little lower, but if you look at Packy's board, look at all those double opportunities that he's got looking down towards his end game. Will we see Ook take this? He moves it over. Had the opportunity for a vertical 4 virus clear, 13-17. Ook still hanging on to a very slight lead here. Packy's board. Packy's going to be dealing with a lot less drop time though, as his board is more scrunched together. My gosh, Sarge, you talk because I'm losing words here.
Yeah, it looks like the reason why Ook went for the other blue first is it left him an open opportunity to take a blue-yellow out, because blue-yellow has been coming up a lot for him. He just needs one more, this double to be perfect. He just needs 3 yellow. Just needs 2 blue now, but it's going to be, oh, where's the piece?
Oh my goodness.
I think that's going to go to Packy.
3 seconds. Oh my goodness. Packy takes the game and the match. That was so close. Ook says, "Look out, Pack, I'm coming for you." I'm pretty sure were the words that just came out of his mouth, but what a way to finish off our Saturday.